music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 7, episode 3. It is currently 3:05 in the morning. Yes, 3:05. It's nice lipstick. Is Fenty Beauty. Rihanna. The color is called Clapback. I think I've worn it maybe once or twice before. I do love it. It's my first dark color that I loved. So yeah. Love Hip Hop Atlanta. For the most part, you know, these first 3 episodes have been entertaining. You know, I think they have been more entertaining than Miami and New York. Let's call a spade a spade. You know, the beginning of the episode starts, we see Mimi and Stevie meeting up. I don't get why Mimi is including herself in Stevie's shenanigans with this artist. I really don't get it. I don't get why she's trying to play Captain Saving with Estelita. I really feel like Mimi needs to just go sit down somewhere and, you know, be her girlfriend's girlfriend and leave it at that. You know, but she's trying to figure out what's up with Estelita and Erica Mena. But I'm like, what does that have to do with you? Girl, nothing. You know, he was saying how, you know, because she said, you know, what's up with you, Estelita and Erica Mena, and he said, you know, well, I just can't have subpar artists, you know, on my label. And, you know, Erica, you know, could light a fire up under Estelita's ass. And I said, but Erica not even an artist. So, like, I don't get it. You know, you felt like Estelita was subpar, so you brought in Erica Mena? Like, that's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just like, he said it as if he said, Estelita on some bullshit, she's subpar. So I brought in Erykah Badu to show her how to hustle. No, you brought in Erica Mena. No girl, make up Erica Mena. Nobody. No, she's not an artist. And someone said to me last week on my review, remember in season 1 or 2, you know, Rich was working with her as an artist. Anyone who say Rich was working with anybody as an artist is crazy. No, that girl was not an artist at all. It was a storyline. Okay, I'm like, whatever. Mimi says, you know, that's just kind of being messy because you knew that Erica and Estelita had issues. He like, I'm not trying to be messy. I just want to kind of get my artists, you know, up in the business and let them know that, you know, if they're gonna be out here making these monies, I just need my 30%. It's like 30%. He's like, yeah, I get 30%. She's like, Estelita must have been like pushed up against a wall to sign it. That's like a high percentage. I mean, it is true that, you know, most managers get 10%, so 30 is a lot. That's down to 50. It's down to half. He then says, you know, well, because he then said, well, did you come after her or something like that? He insinuated that Estelita came after him sexually, that she wanted his dick, and he just kind of gave it to her. But we know that Estelita said, well, that wasn't true. But I mean, at the end of the day, y'all had sex, so it doesn't really matter who initiated it. Like, it happened. She didn't say he forced her. So to me, what matters is she did not say that he forced. I'm like, so it is what it is. She then asked him if he's sleeping with Erica. He says no. You know, I'm like, whatever. I don't really care. I don't care. We see Dime. Dime's pregnant. I'm not gonna play this game with Dime. Dime looked pregnant in the opening credits. If you look, she's pregnant. And I noticed it episode 1. I just didn't want to, you know, say nothing because I'm like, let it play out. So, you know, we see that she's pregnant. You know, she's very, very happy. She talks about how she, you know, her mom kind of beefed out or whatever, but that because if she's pregnant, well, that now that we know she's pregnant, that she would want to have her mom around because, you know, she'll be a first-time mom. He seems very supportive of her fiance, even though he's like going around these places or whatever, trying to, you know, get back to the basketball game, whatever. But I think it's cute that she's pregnant. Dime has changed since she came on the scene with like 2 or 3 seasons ago. She is more refined. I think she's just different. She's calm, cool, and collected. She's not all out there. I love how she don't have all those crazy hair colors as much as she used to. I think she's a naturally cute girl. And, congrats to her being pregnant. So, yeah, it is what it is. We do see Ashley meet up with Erica and that girl Spice. Spice is the girl who was from, I think, like Jamaica, who said she came over here to, like, get into the, I don't know, whatever. Because she ain't had nothing else besides that first episode when she was sitting there. So, we don't know what she got going on. We see Ashley admit that she did fuck Stevie. Erica's shocked. Like, well, you told me you didn't do that, and I can't believe it. Well, goddamn, Erica, she's being upfront and honest with you right now. She just accept it and shut up. She said she feel like Stevie thinks that because they had sex that first time, that he can come and get it whenever he want. Says how, he can't keep business and personal separate. But I think the reason that he can't is because you fucked him. I feel like when you cross that line with someone, it's an idea of, okay, we did it once, we can keep doing it. And you have to literally say, look, that happened one time, it ain't gonna happen no more, so you need to get this to your head and let's just be about this business. I don't know if she said that to him or if she just kind of keeps putting off his advances. However, she do say how, well, no, because then Spice starts sounding like, well, why you signed a contract with him? It's a crazy contract. Says how when she grew up, she didn't have food, she didn't have shoes, she was walking barefoot here and there, whatever, and it made her strong. Now, Ashley then came. Look, I don't know if they trying to remake the whole Jocelyn thing. I was a prostitute. Stevie, don't seem to back to strip club, Stevie. I don't know if they're trying to remake that situation. Ashley then went on. I can't say her name right. Ashley goes on to say how she came to America at 14. She was raped by 5 guys. Her father molested her as a child, and her mom and dad had cancer. I said, well, God damn it. I mean, when someone gives those kind of like back to back points, you like, well, shit, I can't say nothing negative about her because look what she's been through. I want to say this. I just hope they not trying to make her story worse than Jocelyn's story. Because it's the exact same thing. A girl from the gutter who did not have much, who Stevie met, slept with her, got her to sign a contract for too much, and was not doing nothing for her career. It's the exact same thing with Jocelyn. Except Jocelyn said how she was also poor and how she was also molested or whatever. And, she didn't want to go back to the strip club. And the whole time, I'm like, I hope they're not trying to. It's Jocelyn 10.2. Okay, it's the whole extra whatever. And I'm like, and I'm like, it was just. And I'm not saying I think she's lying. What I'm saying is, I just don't like how it's like they picked somebody who's like a new Jocelyn. And I'm like, it just kind of made my hair hurt. I'm looking like, I'm so tired. I don't want no new recycled storyline. You know what I'm saying? Meaning it's a new girl, but the same storyline. I ain't here for that, And it's crazy how she then say, me going through what I went through does not make me weak. You know what I'm saying? It just means like I didn't have anyone else. And at that moment, all I had was him. And I kind of get what she meant. She meant was I ain't had shit. No one believed in me. And he gave me a shot. And I took it. And I signed this contract hoping it would give me something extra. So I get that. But it is a matching situation to the Jocelyn thing. And I feel like the reason she had a valid point saying he brought me here and he kind of helped me was because we would not have known who she was had he not done that. So in one way or another, he got her on Love and Hip Hop. He gave her a platform to do something better with her life. Thank God that she, made it out of where she was. Thank God that those men who raped her didn't kill her. Thank God that she was able to overcome being molested as father and being able to keep going after losing her mom to brain cancer. Or just to cancer. I don't know what kind of cancer it was. I don't know why I said brain cancer. But I do feel like Stevie ain't shit as far as a producer, like in a manager. That he ain't shit for. But I mean, he at least got her on the TV show to where she can parlay that into something. Now, what she gonna parlay it into? I don't know, because I just don't think she's, I don't think she's talented. I really don't. We see the girl Tokyo. I don't know how much I'm here for the girl Tokyo, and I'm saying that as a big girl. And I feel like, what's her storyline? Like, okay, she had the whole song, go best friend, that's my best friend. But I'm like, she's in Atlanta to do music. Okay. But then we see her at her manager's house cooking some food. Okay, whatever. And, you know, she's how she's standing there until her place is ready. She has a boyfriend named Tobias. And he get there and they chit chat. She make him a bowl of something. But he ain't eat it. So I'm like, was it really food? Was it a cereal? We don't know. She then brings up what he then says, well, you didn't have to stay here. You can stay with me. She like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. We then find out she's a virgin. I'm like, girl, couldn't be me. But I like how she said, you know, she did not want to live with him because she did not want to be shacking up, living things or doing things as a wife, and she ain't a wife. Girl, speak it into existence. She also says how her being a virgin isn't even like religious. She just is waiting until, she says it's not religious, and she's not waiting until, oh, my battery, Lord Jesus. Hold on, pause. And we're back. Had to find my dang on charger. Anywho, so Tokyo's a virgin and she don't want to be doing wifely stuff when she's not a wife. I completely get that. However, after she say that, Tobias ass gonna say, well, you know what? I gotta be the first one to hit that. I'm looking like, who says that? I have to be the first person to hit that. I'm like, clearly he in it for the sex. Or he's the one to be like, he fucked her for. It rubbed me the wrong way. Like, bruh, just shut up. I'm looking like I just don't like it. And, you know, and he plus he didn't eat her food. But, you know, that's kind of all we've seen with them. BK and Sierra. Sierra is still telling her how her divorcement shooter is in the process and to be completed or whatever. And we see that BK has set up a massage table. And he was like, just like kind of rubbing her feet. Oh my God, no one has ever touched my feet and rubbed my feet. I'm like, you got a full-fledged husband, excuse me, that you've been married to for like 8-9 years, and excuse me, and he ain't rubbed your feet. What kind of girl? No, that would not fly with me. So he was just like rubbing her feet, you know, rubbing on her, whatever, and she says how she then tells him about the whole thing where Shooter has supposedly 2 secret children. And I'm like, I don't think he cared about that. And he said too, like, why do she care about him having other babies? I mean, I get what she should have said was, I found out he had 2 kids. Well, I can't remember if she said that she found out he had 2 kids while they was married. Because I do feel like he should understand that she's just upset about hearing about it because she didn't know. Versus I'm upset as if I want him back and now I can't take him back or whatever. He just says, like, you know what? I don't care about that. Let's not talk about that. I think we need to take a vacation anyway. We should go somewhere. And then she suggested going to Miami. And so they're going to take a trip to Miami. We see Mimi and her girlfriend Ty have like a little pop-up shop gathering. And we see Dime is there. We see Carly Red walk in. Look funny. Carly Red walked in looking like a white woman with blonde hair. I'm looking like I mean, I don't recall Carly being that light ever. And then the blonde wig was with me. Oh, look, Kim, my whole skin is different. I'm not an Asian woman. It was just real different. It was real different. She looked like a blonde white woman. I was just confused. So she also comes with Tokyo, and she said, oh, this is my friend Tokyo. Remember the girl, couple best friend? That's my, they have to keep saying that's who she is because they don't know who she is. I didn't even know who she was. I never knew who made that saying up in the beginning, but we see who it is now. So we then see Carly being Carly, telling them how, you know, Sierra's husband got them 2 kids and she kind of feeling some kind of way. We then see Dime bring up how she has a video that she's gonna be doing and she wants all the ladies to come help her. And then she also mentions bringing Melissa, and which makes Ty and Mimi feel kind of like, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for Mimi and these fake storylines. I do feel like her and Melissa don't need to be an issue, but, you know, Mimi gonna do whatever for a storyline. You know, Mimi and Ty both say how, you know, for them, they don't have an issue with Melissa. They feel like Melissa, you know, what Ty said, you know, that's Mimi's ex. Mimi's my girlfriend now, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, ain't nothing to it. I'm like, well, okay, Ty, girl, claim your vagina, okay? That is your vagina. And she like, don't mess with it. So I'm like, well, okay, Ty, we see how that happened. Jazzy Fate in this fake ass boot camp. Honey, Ashley, Erica and Tommy is at this stupid ass boot camp for voice lessons or whatever. Tommy says she saw them exercising and doing whatever, and she said that she turned back around and went back, had a couple of drinks because she's like, I'm too cute to sweat. So she came back when the sweating part was done, and they were gonna be doing the whole voice lessons or whatever. But I'm like, was all them ladies in his boot camp to learn to sing? Because some of them people look like they had found them on the streets and they just said, you know what I'm saying, can you come here and do some running? And that was it. They did not look presentable at all. And then he just kind of stood on the sidelines in that hot ass suit. I'm looking like, bro, go just get some gym clothes on somewhere. This a tank top or something, like a little job. He was just dressed too hot for me to be in that goddamn gym. We do see them like, okay, now we're going to do singing lessons. We're going to do little do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I ain't going up that high. And, bruh, when they showed the flashback of Erica singing all them years ago, and she sounded horrible, bitch, I gagged laughing. Because Erica can't sing. Erica's not a musical artist at all. Erica can only be successful if they have her talk real slow and they give her some autotune. And even then, I ain't gonna listen to it. But I was like, she could not sing at all. And it was just... well, also, Selena can't sing, because when they tried to have her do do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, she couldn't hit any other notes. And anyone knows, but we had to do music class when I was younger. They taught you the whole do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And, I'm like, when they said say do, like she couldn't get any... She couldn't get nothing, baby. And she's like, it's a simple do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. She couldn't get not one note correct. How you an artist on a label and you supposed to be the star of a label, but you can't sing? Is she a rapper? I don't think she a rapper. Cause she damn sure no goddamn singer. And if she was trying to be a singer after seeing this, no one gonna buy her goddamn albums at all. But also, Eric can't sing. She cannot at all either. Tommy held a little bit of a note. She held a small note. Out of the three, she was, the A star. But I mean, I don't think she should be a singer either. We couldn't really hear whatever she can do. And I don't start calling her Essie because I can't keep saying Selena. It's just so weird. She brings up how, she had contact with Stevie. It's for 30%. And, she's like, I just want him to get me a good single. And if he can do that, I'll be happy. Girl, he had Jocelyn on the show for 5 seasons. And she didn't get not one, maybe 6 seasons. And she didn't get not one single out that anyone listened to. Stevie currently cannot get nobody ahead. He can't. The danger zone is a danger because it ain't no damn zone no one wants to be in. It's a goddamn red zone. Ain't nobody allowed there. Like, I don't get how people really think he gonna get them a hit. Stevie J and Rich Dollars is the same goddamn person, mama. And why'd you put any faith? He put you on the show. You need to find your talent and do it on every episode, so that when the show is off, someone will contact you to do something. If you can juggle, make animal balloons, do makeup, if you can put hair up in ponytails, if you can, whatever it is you can do, boo-boo, whatever it is you can do it on camera, because he ain't gonna write you no hit, boo-boo. So give it up, okay? Just give it up, Big Daddy. Just give it up. Oh, Lord Jesus. So, the saddest shit ever. Made me cry and everything. I'm always weirded out a little bit when these reality shows have real life moments in them, mixed in between the bullshit and fuckery of everything. So we do see that Shooter, Sierra's husband, Shooter's 21-year-old son, was literally shot and killed. Cameras were at the funeral. We saw Carly and Sierra walk in. We saw Shooter was, of course we saw Shooter. We saw Jock was there as well. Jock was crying as well, and in his confessional, he said how, he lives in fear every day, or he can't imagine losing one of his kids, because Jock got a few kids. He said, he could not imagine, losing a child and having them bury your child. And seeing Shooter, like, sitting at church, in front of the coffin, thank God it was closed. And you can see he's just void of everything. You know what I'm saying? He's not even there mentally. And it seems as if he's holding one of his other younger kids. It was a kid he was holding who was like laying on his lap. So I don't know if the kid was needing to be consoled or whatever. It was just the saddest. It was the saddest shit when they said that man 21-year-old son was shot and killed, in some kind of situation. They don't know the details of it yet. Even Sierra saying how, she had to be there, because of course they had been married. They've been married for 8 years. It's like, so in a way, that's her stepson. You know what I'm saying? If he 21, 8 years ago, he was what, 7? No, I don't know if I say 17. He was 13 years old. So, was 13? Well, he was a teenager. Guys, he was a teenager. But, I'm pretty sure it had to be hard for her too, even though they going through a divorce or whatever, and we know that wasn't her child. She was like, I just don't know what to do, but I just had to be here. And, even seeing Shooter in the car, he was saying how, I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack, I'm just from the pain. And I mean, bruh, it was just so, I was like, this shit too real. I just can't even, it's just too real. We then see, Sierra was just basically trying to be there for her husband, bottom line. So we did see her, like, go sit next to him or whatever. And, just to have him there. So later on, she was talking with Tokyo, saying how, for her, she's hurting too, and how she feels sad too, because again, that was her stepson for all them years, so, he's still gone, so it's still hard for her. But she said she just didn't know how to be there for him. She said, I told him I'll pay for the repass, so I did that. She said, but he still kind of pushed me away. And I said, well, probably because y'all getting a divorce. So he probably also don't want you to be near him if you're not going to be with him or whatever. And he, not even that man lost his son. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, he probably don't give a fuck who around him, because his son is gone. But, it was also sad to see her break down crying too, because I'm like, it was just, it was real as hell. And love and hip hop sometimes, it's hard to remember these is real people with real situations, and not these fake, like, these kind of made up storylines that they come through, on the show. So, condolences to Shooter. I was just like, bruh, I can't, I just, it was just too much. Dime, we did not need to see you throwing up in the bathroom. I don't know why people like to show people throwing up. I don't want to see that shit. They say they're sick. She had her little video shoot or whatever. We see Tokyo's there, Mimi, Ty, and in walks Melissa. Because Diane trying to be a peacemaker between Melissa and Mimi, and I don't know why. So, when she sit down, it's awkward tension. It's the weirdest shit ever. You can clearly see that Mimi is kind of downplaying her either friendship or relationship with Melissa to Ty. Because Ty, like, well, she told me y'all wasn't really friends. So y'all not being cool after y'all break up to me don't matter, because y'all weren't really friends. And Melissa keeps saying, we were friends. My thing is, I don't care if we were friends beforehand, we then crossed the line and shit got weird, and I just stopped talking to you, and I'm in a new relationship now. Leave me be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that sounds harsh, but leave me be. Because for whatever reason, I ain't ready to be a friend again. And, you trying to force it is going to make my new person think, well, something up. Because they won't let it go. And I think that's the kind of weird part about it. That's why some people don't want people to be friends with exes, because it be shit like that, and it don't be nothing platonic. You can clearly see that Melissa still feel for Mimi. She not coming for Mimi as a friend. She not, because she just too jealous-ish. It's stupid. I like what Tokyo said. Tokyo said to Melissa, you have to understand, y'all were friends, y'all crossed that line, and now she got somebody new. Y'all can't go back. It's a whole nother situation, and you should understand that. And Ty, like, she ain't for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She like, look, because she can tell that it's Melissa still like Mimi, and she's like, well, Mimi said that, I hope you don't think that y'all not friends because of me. And then Melissa said, well, I do think that you coerced her, but basically how Ty coerced her down to be my friend. And I'm like, I think Mimi again is trying to make herself a storyline, and her storyline gonna be Melissa and Ty arguing fuss and fighting with her, or her arguing fuss and fight with them too, about the whole thing. I don't care either way. Because my thing is, I know for a fact her and Ty is like a real relationship, because they've been on social media before the season aired and even after. So I don't care about her, Melissa. I think Melissa also needs a storyline. I do. Because what else she got going on? Nothing. So, whatever. Stevie, you know, he's at the little studio, whatever. He got this girl named Brittany who signs to MMG, but for some reason she wants Stevie to manage her. I don't understand why. Because if you sign to MMG, why would you pick of all managers Stevie J? You stupid. You know, I do think she sounded cool when the music she was doing. It was cool. And then Athleta and Erica walk in, and they upset because I guess they did not know he was gonna have somebody else there working. And, you know, he says how he's just trying to show Estelita that there are other people in this business who are talented and who are out here grinding unlike her. You know, I do feel like initially he brought Estelita there and he was talking to Brittany to kind of have Brittany say how long she's been grinding, how she's been doing whatever, and how she's been working hard to get to a point to where she was signed and well, that she is signed to MMG, and she's trying to do her little music stuff. I felt like his thing was, I think he felt like Estelita does not work enough to be where she wants to be. So I do feel like he sort of kind of had good intentions. I still think you shouldn't ambush anybody. So, you know, when she starts talking like, yeah, I worked for years to get to where I am. I worked my ass off and I ain't fucked no man to do it. Honey, that was shade. I don't know if it was intentional shade, but I do think some people do say that, because some people do assume, oh, if you're a female artist and you get at some point, you must have fucked somebody to do it. So I'm like, it was shady because she did fuck Stevie, but it could have just been an honest thing that someone, because people do say that all the time. Honey, Erica must have felt some kind of way because she done fucked and sucked somebody from Terror Squad. She fucked and sucked Rich Dollars, and she fucked and sucked Bow Wow, and her ass ain't got not nan record deal, not nan nothing. She just been Erica men all this time, and she just back on the show for nothing. And she's like, you know what? That's what they say all the time when they did do it. She must have been fucking sucking somebody. Girl, you can't put your fucking sucking skills on somebody else. We know, we saw you with, because her baby daddy is a guy from Terror Squad, but you know, Fat Joe on them or whatever. She was fucking and sucking on Eric on Rich Dollar. She didn't get nothing from that, and then she moved on to Bow Wow and ain't get nothing from that. So I think she feels some kind of way whenever someone says, I didn't fuck my way to, that's, oh, the girl was talking about her, not that's the leader. I think she felt some kind of way because of what she did, and it ain't work out. Okay. Because I think she really believed that when her and Bow Wow got together, they would get their own reality show, and they did not. So I think she still is salty about that. So Erica then just get extra petty and stupid and say the girl's shoes is too small and her outfit from Fashion Nova. Girl, everybody wear Fashion Nova. Everyone wear Fashion Nova, so that was like a dumb insult. But the girl was like, I look fine, you know, my shoes fit fine, I don't care. But I felt like Erica tossing, you know, that shade at the girl was more stupid on Erica's part, because it made you look dumb. You mad for what? Nothing? Okay. And that was it. And then Estelita and Erica left. I was just like, anyway, put y'all comments below about how y'all like the episode. It was a whole bunch of crazy bullshit. Cardi B's video came on in the middle of this thing. Did I like it? Yes. Did I want it to be more? Yes. Did she make it because she was about to be showing, she wanted to finish the video before she started showing? Yes. Was she showing in the video? Yes. She was clearly early first trimester, maybe beginning of the second trimester pregnant, and she like, let me get this thing done, dress real cute, because in a minute I ain't gonna be able to do it. So, you know, but it was an okay video, but I did expect, I don't know, I expected it to be different. I mean, it was good, but I was like, you know, whatever. Anywho, I'm done, people. It is 3:42. I have to upload 3 videos and then go to bed to get up for work in the morning. So, other than that, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay's Corner. Peace.